What's going on, internet friends? So this week is a bit of a different one. I've been doing a lot of thinking and a lot of introspection really about the direction I'm going in life, which has been the topic of this year, it feels like. And there's a couple of things I want to show you guys.
Hi, I'm Kelly Grebler and I am Leader Say Hero for the month of April.
So this is Kelly, and I don't claim to know Kelly personally or for her to even remember me, but myself, Alistair and Robin first met Kelly when she started the project which she's about to explain. And the story is pretty incredible.
2 years ago, I mean me and my boyfriend, we moved to the Motaung precinct and we got roped in to work at a Valentine's Day event. And so we're working and we've noticed like there's a lot of kids in the Motaung. And we finished working at the event and the kids were all curious, so I started speaking to the kids as I do. And then I just had this idea and I was just like, do you want to play the guitar? And they were like, yes. So I told them to meet me on the corner that Sunday, and we had 1 guitar and 6 students. And so now we've got 8 guitars and sometimes 40 students. So that's how the whole thing started. And like the Motaung, it was because of the Motaung that I did that, the sense of community that you feel in the middle of town. It's just unbelievable.
So Kelly's completely underselling how incredible this project is. As you've probably deduced by now, she just plays guitar and she has open free lessons for any kids who want to come. Now what's incredible for me personally is the fact that when we met Kelly, she was explaining that every single Sunday her and her boyfriend, or just her, would come to this corner and meet the kids there and have a lesson. Come rain, snow, shine, whether she's sick or not, whether she thought she felt like it or she didn't, she would be there for these kids. Because the thing is, she felt like if she missed 1 week and some kids were there and they were disappointed, then that would be her fault. And this small little project, as she explained, started with a couple of kids and 1 guitar. Now it's grown to over 40 kids and about 6 guitars. And the truth is, the sky's the limit. Because ultimately she's made a difference in these people's lives. And one difference to one of these people is a world of difference. And who knows what that could do for these guys in the future. All because of one person who started off with a small project and is now Leader Say Youth Hero of the Month on TV. Which brings me on to a very important point. You see, the thing is, in life, I have pretty high expectations for myself. And more often than not, I feel like I don't necessarily reach those expectations. This is kind of a rough estimation as to, in my head, how life is looking. And I have to emphasize, this is what's going on here in my head. I want to be here one day. Right over there, in this block. I want to be there. And what this basically encompasses is everything. All the achievements I want to achieve, everything. I'm not saying I want to do that by tomorrow, but you'll get where I'm going. I feel like I'm somewhere here. Maybe the second level. I'm somewhere there. This is me. This is me kind of where I feel like I am. Now, to get there is looking pretty rather impossible. I know people say give it time or whatever the case may be, but really, this is discouraging. And I say it's discouraging because there are a lot of people who I started working with here who seem to be here or here, while I'm still down here. Now, I'm only in the 2nd semester of my 1st year of university, but to be honest with you, realistically, I thought I'd be somewhere here. somewhere here by level 2, especially given all the amazing opportunities I've had. I was sure that would give me like a life boost. Oh, and this is just all obstacles. Because to level up, you kind of have to complete an entire row. I know it doesn't make sense to you guys, but in my head, what I've done is completed this whole first row. And now I still need to complete this entire second row, but I'm only 2 blocks in. Yeah. It's really exhausting to think about. And this is kind of what's been going through my head a lot these days. And this is kind of why I've been speaking about where I want to be, what I want to do. Because my biggest fear is that I'm here and I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time quickly. I know people say I'm still young, I'm only 19 and blah 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 blah. But realistically, I thought by now I'd be about here. But here, maybe starting this block. And before the end of the year, I would have started on the 3rd level. But that is not looking like the case because this is many years away and I'm nowhere near. The truth of the matter is we all want to be there. But getting there is really hard. And the reason why the higher you go, the fewer papers, is because you've completed the most difficult steps. The first step is always the hardest, and it only gets easier and easier and easier. But then you get into this problem. You see, if you fall off at the first step, it's an easy thing. If you fall off from this step, it's a really long way down. And I'm feeling like I'm about to fall off the second step and have to restart. And let me tell you, that is not something I want to be doing. Anyway, I don't know if there was any reason for doing this whole elaborate graph thing. I don't know if you guys ever feel like this, really demotivated and tired, like you're working and working and working and you're literally getting nowhere, but that's exactly how I've been feeling these days. And I think it's a good thing that I did this whole unnecessary graph chart thing, which took way more planning than it should have, because it's actually a really easy concept. But anyway, on that note, however, I am proud to announce that as of Monday, the something of August, near the end, I don't know, 29? Myself and Ndeshi will be vegan. Yeah, so no, this wasn't clickbait. I'm genuinely going vegan for as long as I can last. And that's to kind of, I don't know, cleanse myself. Everyone knows vegans are better people, so you know. This is where I stand currently. Well, I actually am there, but you know, whatever. Until next week, I'll try and bring myself back towards myself. Keep bringing you guys content that you want to watch. Until then, remember to subscribe, like the video. Remember to love life and all the people in it we're living.
It's so sleepy. She in the mirror dancing so sleepy. She in the mirror dancing so sleepy. Try to hit you with the old wow. In the mirror dancing so sleepy.